Eita, eita, eita. Fale com Vladimir. E essa roupinha aí, hein? Por que respiração difícil? Hipotermia. Lesão. Onde que acessa o mapa? Vamos fazer essa aqui.
Just look at it. It took years to get it looking this way.
Distribution Center.
Check. Rifle? Already stowed. Fuel? Both ship and generator?
Colonna.
We're finally back with our son. That's all.
Por que tem que ser aqui? Que? Só no 1. Tá. Já mandou ir lá pra algum lugar.
What is it? Very good.
Vamos lá. Cara, essa câmera tá muito estourada. Aí. Melhorou. Ai. Vôlei. Confederação Freestar.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. That's all we need. Enjoy Neon.
É, pra ir pra Neon mesmo.
Setting down, everything in the green. Something bothering you, Andreja? Yes, actually. I am surprised you noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current moods from afar.
Olha os diálogos.
Não.
Não.
Territory, I suppose.
Não, 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 não.
Care to share your
Cancela,
dreams?
cancela.
I am concerning how the rest of the constellation perceives my presence. Regardless of how I present myself, I feel as though they're looking at me with disdain, rather than comradeship. If that is truly the case, why do I often find... Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Rateei.
Having someone from House Varun among us is a new experience. I'm certain they're unsure if you even wish to be approached at all. Give them time, Andreja. They'll come around.
Como assim, local Ah, tá, certo. Eu não tinha vindo aqui ainda.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end to what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made. Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than what you bring into it.
Don't move, Nesha!
What the hell is this about? Not the act.
Subindo.
There is little question that Ryujin has some influence here in Neon. I wonder how Mr. Bayou feels about that.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you?
Não, can you help? Eita. Ah, vamos
I
diretaço.
suspect that if I were confined to life in an office like this, someone would end up being stabbed.
Great. A full spacesuit. Corporate environments aren't that toxic. Have a seat. And your friend can wait outside. I'm sure they understand. All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am.
Here I
We're
am.
looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match. Which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries?
Honesto.
I can appreciate an honest answer. And if you're hired, you'll be making far more than just a few credits. Provided you're successful, of course. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience and no education. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this? A bold answer, and hopefully one with truth behind it. How motivated are you to succeed? Here at Ryujin, that's completely up to you. It's not unheard of for someone like you to reach an executive level position. Plus, we're pretty good at finding any untapped potential, so if there's a role we know you'll excel at, we'll find it. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in? That's a lofty goal, and one I'd love to see you accomplish, but we'll soon be the judge of that. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Só pegar café.
There's always work to be done. Pace yourself, but make it a fast one.
I have things I wish to discuss with you.
Claro.
Do you have time?
É claro.
It is a relief to know that the Terramorphs are being dealt with. But are you sure this Aseles creature is the right way to do it? I can understand that line of thinking, but even when talking about a species like the Terramorph, this decision means the Terramorphs will remain a threat for years to come, if not longer. And that is assuming it works at all. It is too soon to know, and at least something is being done. Any effort is better than none. And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea. It seems an additional, unnecessary risk. I do not think some potential future use outweighs the risk it poses now. I find it even more concerning that the United Colonies will keep this information secret. They have enough power already. They do not need this in their arsenal. Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us, and you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
Isso aí.
Is something amiss? Yes, of course. Thank you for asking.
Goodbye.
Então tá bom. Famoso café.
You didn't all your daily adventures from the above the scum and vice. Need a pick-me-up? At Terra Brew, we've got you covered.
Hi, thanks for choosing Terra Brew. Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promotion?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody?
Eita.
Hearing that ad should have been the first sign they were gonna get rid of me. I bet Ularu was just waiting for the moment to hire you. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
Okay.
Believe me, it's either you or me.
I believe you have grossly misunderstood the situation. If you put the gun down, perhaps we can come to an understanding.
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you
Cara,
deserve
velho.
this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed. You act like you're better than me. You're not. Nobody wants that. Do I look like I care about what you want? Looks like I'll be doing Ryujin one last favor after all. It's you or me.
Once again, we
Hello, and welcome to Terra Brew.
Anyone who pulls a gun should be prepared to use it, or for the consequences of doing so.
Oh, o cara veio trazer dinheiro pra mim.
You made an effort in good faith to de-escalate.
Well, that just made my day more interesting.
There's little else to
Look,
do.
I don't want any trouble, but I'd get fired if I didn't call security to get this body out of here. So I'd head back to Ryujin ASAP and let Miss Salzo know if I were you. Long as you do, you've got nothing to worry about.
Need a pick-me-up? At Terrabrew, we've got you covered.
Bora.
Noon or night.
Fiz nada, irmão.
No causing trouble.
Não, problema não, que problema?
Not sure if those were room service.
Ah, Neon. Instant sensory overload.
Problema nenhum, cara. Tá tudo certo. Ninguém morreu.
A gala at the New Atlantis.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup? Good answer. And the one I was hoping for, since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company.
Ixi.
And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations. You've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
None of this was ideal, but at least something can be salvaged from the situation.
Of course. We believe in risk versus reward here. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business.
Stallão.
Questions so far? Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Don't cause any trouble.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Nossa, dei toda a volta.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but... Bye now.
Olha o cafezinho. E aí, não quer?
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you.
É.
That depends on your actions going forward. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse. Let's hope your best is good enough.
Então tá bom.
To reiterate, Terrabrew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terrabrew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up. Which, from the sound of it, might be often. Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Isso aí. Eita, não é isso não. Quero falar só, cara.
Fetching coffee one minute and junior operative the next. Camden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work. Yeah, it's always nice to put names to faces. And we rarely see most of the operatives. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes... Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
Cara, gente boa.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and public relations. Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be? Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take.
Então tá bom.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet.
No.
I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. I'm glad you feel that way. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started.
Opa!
We've reason to believe that our friends at KeltCorp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. My words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at KeltCorp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Ok, bora. O que eu tenho de novo aqui? Café. Tami. Hipólita. Ah, persuasão. Persuasão. Esse aqui dá pra largar.
Word is the Borealis. You know the DJ? Well,
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou has a slightly... Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
Celtic. Vamos tomar aqui para ver se vai ajudar.
What do you want to do for the break later?
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's been non-stop
É
interruptions.
fácil assim? Como assim pegaram você?
You're making things harder for yourself.
My desk listening to Cody eat with his mouth open.
Eu não fiz nada, cara.
Security, you're under arrest.
More like one of those months. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terabrew right now.
Yeah? I'll go with you. We can pick up an extra for Chloe if she...
You know, after conducting a thorough search, I'm surprised I didn't find any contraband at all. But I still need to take you to the station to be processed.
So you're telling me I...
Ou eu falei miseravelmente, ou deu muito certo.
I don't know why I bothered trying to reason with that guard.
Sold out in a record 0.8 seconds.
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence.
I hate being stuck.
Imogene's a stickler for details.
Well, look who survived their first assignment.
I just hate accessing the Combatech database.
I heard you made quite the scene in the trade tower. Something I explicitly told you
Vixe.
we wanted to avoid. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand. Lucky for you, there'll be no docks in pay today. Just try to be more careful in the future.
Beleza.
Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company.
Amigo.
That's the motivational mentality our executives love to hear.
Ganhei só 1000
Here's the
pila.
slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
Nossa, lá em Áquila.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your...
Liberar o pouso.
Scan...
Another perfect landing. 10 out of 10.
Não.
Something bothering you, Andreja? Yes, actually. I am surprised you noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current mood. Orbital pattern locked in.
Que ler antes de apertar os botões, né, meu?
Comes with the territory, I suppose.
Hey, what's going on?
Care to share your troubles? I am concerned with how the rest of Constellation perceives
Are the greatest.
presence, regardless of how I present myself.
Better than the greatest.
I feel as though
I know
they're
that's
looking at me
grammatically
with
impossible.
disdain, rather than comradeship.
If that is truly the case.
The services tech is in the hut up at the...
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear. Good guess. That's pretty much exactly right. You didn't hear this from me, but things aren't going great.
Bora lá, deixa eu pegar meu 38 aqui. Vamos resolver isso aí.
Security around here is a joke.
Planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know. Now please, stand back. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch, so they're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the bat. In other words, they didn't have a plan. All right, I'm willing to allow that. Say what you have to, but also, there are... Find out what they want.
Choose your words carefully. You do not want to make things worse.
Hey, you in the bank.
Isso aí.
I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can
The
see
Shaw
'em. And
gang's
don't
making
try
fools
nothing.
of us all.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong.
See.
We'll cooperate when we get what we want. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? I'm so ready to get out of here.
Exato.
We're staying as long as it takes.
Vixe.
I ain't buying it. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. So let's just... What do you mean? Sometimes bad things happen to innocent people. That's life. Marshall might take us down, but we'll take down some of his on the way. I promise you that.
Vixe, cara.
Nice try, but the Shaw gang don't scare them. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through. You go tell the Marshal to get that...
Those guys are scared. I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are... That puts us in a Yeah. You gave those boys a chance, but now they have to lie in the bed they made. They're keeping me and the guards inside. If we try to move against them, you'd be willing to do. I can't deny that you're wrong. Now, I see two. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have. There's also a back. Most of their attention's focused. This key should...
You've got my girlfriend in there. If she gets hurt, heads are gonna roll.
Bora lá.
What the hell?
E a minha ruim, hein?
Gonna take more than that. I cannot wait to kill you.
I can't see.
Vamos fazer a limpa primeiro, né?
Thank you so much.
No. Oh, I have two heroes. Solomon Coe and you.
They've got the mark. I heard the fight. The hostages. Those people aren't just... As for the Shaw gang, here. You got us out of a tough... As a matter of fact, if you're interested, head on over.
I'm sure everything will turn out just fine. We'll take
Valeu.
Baby.
Marco, are you all right?
Não é essa a missão que eu tava fazendo.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay. I'm okay. I just need a minute.
Glad that's over with.
Oh! Need a moment to walk that off?
Might want to steer clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again.
You meet all sorts.
Why don't
in
we
the
just
Fuel
close it
City.
down? It's not like it gets much use.
I need someplace to put the prototypes through their paces. It stays.
But you know stretch trash will come back and lawyer. Worse.
Let them. A few
I don't
beer
think we
bottles and
typically
graffiti
allow
is the least
customers
you
up here.
Yes, Miss Lance.
Sis, if you're looking to browse, you're in the wrong spot.
Miss Lance is the one you want to speak to.
Every gun gets a... Here's what I have in stock.
Eita. Peguei. R$ 159. Que eu tenho aqui de venda.
I think you'll find that we carry fine weapons of all. Let's get you set up.
É.
UC can't be that bad, can it?
Claro que eu vou ser pego, né? Porque queria dar certo. Será que era só andar agachado mesmo?
Clover over at Kelp Corp is too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
Espero que pague bem dessa vez.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving. Now, I think it's time to...
Good.
This next assignment could be... Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Ok.
Unidentified ship. We're going to attempt to scan you for contraband. Please comply. Pretty please. Scan.
Landing struts primed, retros firing.
Mech construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archmite, and Satori Mech.
Someone painted some choice words on the front of the Archmite factory the other day. The robots took it down pretty quick, though.
You want to know what I think about all these new businesses buying up the town? No comment.
No loitering. Now move it.
Caraca. Será que eu tenho algum nível para evoluir? Na rapinagem?
I hope whatever you took is worth the risk.
That's an 8 up at the Vanguard office. She's pretty good.
Valeu, gurizada. Se foi só isso, foi muito fácil.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
Se foi só isso, foi barbadinha.
Everything good? Nothing to report?
better do this right.
What is it?
Dá pra trocar, será? Aí, ó. Eu quero trocar o sprint. Como é que ficou?
Don't cause any trouble.
Muito melhor.
Hey there. I think of security the same way too, but don't let Dalton know I said that. Overall, not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to
dinheiro?
kick things up a notch.
Caralho, só isso.
Good. It's time for it. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for two reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in...
I suspect a great many things could occur in the Astral Lounge without anyone taking notice.
The assignment is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that... That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director, Zola Adisa, and their Financial Manager, Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest... We're looking for optimal results, which won't be achieved by luck alone. Our team has crafted these... The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion. Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had, finally, I recommend dressing appropriately. So I've taken... We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral... I bet you are. Don't let the Astral...
Ok.
My next assignment can't start soon enough.
E o turning. Vamos ver se isso vai ajudar, né? Eu não li, mas o meu personagem leu.
You don't need to wear your helmet.
We also sell a full... Be here when you're ready. Our certified technicians
you're wondering what that smell is?
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Vamos tentar desequipar tudo, apesar de que não tem nada equipado aqui. Aí, agora sim.
Hey, you wanna dance?
Yes? Ah, yes, we are done.
Yeah? What's up?
Nothing like some Aurora to take the edge off.
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business, or just out to escape? Ah, same here. Nothing like a business trip paid in full, especially when there's good downtime. That would be Infinity Ltd. Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me.
Azul.
Cheap is a word
Que
quantum
isso?
synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity, but your comment gives me pause. Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues, delays, morale, public perception, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
É claro. Agora vamos lá arruinar o outro cara.
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business. Well, I take that as a compliment. Coming from someone as well-dressed as yourself. You either got great taste or great connections. Maybe even both. Tell me,
Yeah.
you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you? Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why. That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances.
É, rapaz.
Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
É. Sucesso. Ah, não é aqui não.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
Sem querer. Tá, vamos tentar.
I hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
E aí? Certo?
I'm not in the mood.
Now is the time to safety is almost guaranteed.
What's the war like out of business soon?
Everything you could possibly want.
I heard about your running.
I hope you have some good news for me. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
It is good that our restraint is appreciated.
It's well-deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog. At least this next one will be a break.
10.000.
Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation. Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to... Your assignment is to plant an... The Ark will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence. Good. All you need to do is plant the Ark. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is to make this... And good luck. Keep it up.
Ok. Hope Tech.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. All right, we're done. Welcome to Hopetown.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not literally, though. I've got small feet.
Did Vladimir inform you that I will be making another delivery? Ah, right. Suppose you were due for one. The, context was...
Sorry.
landing initiated. Watch your flare should be included. That's all fine then. Do let me know if you get a response. That is highly unlikely, but if it happens, I will be sure and tell you.
Sair.
Excuse me. A little desperate here.
Iokeko.
I have never liked Hope-Tech ships, though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
You walk the factory floor? It's impressive stuff. That was quite a leap.
Viagem rápida, por favor.
You're out there a lot, right?
Packaged food? Because everything you've heard is true.
Eita.
Hey there. Got... Good work. Now I can let Masako know how much... Now, on to the next. Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off. Masako was very pleased with the outcome, so she arranged the bonus through Linden.
Opa.
Apparently you said all the right things when it came to Arthur. Quantum Synergies actually reached out to us to negotiate a potential deal. You earned it. So, back. In order to stay on top of the market, we have to... The next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chance... Good. Luckily, there aren't many, besides the usual. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market. The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor. You'll find the Trident Luxury Line star yard orbiting Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Remember, same rules apply. Don't get caught, and don't make a mess.
Ok. Aquila.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Astroleiro.
You've arrived at the pinnacle of comfort and luxury. Trident Luxury Lines. You're cleared to dock.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Que câmera louca.
I have heard much debate on whether Trident ships are overpriced. I have never flown one myself, so I cannot be sure.
Hey there.
So again, welcome to Trident.
Maybe if I save up for 1,000,000 years, I'll be able to afford a Trident.
Trident has been defining elegance for... What are you doing here? Philippe didn't say I should be expecting someone. This is the very heart of Trident. I find your apology acceptable. Well, I suppose since you're here, it's here that I... Oh, yes, I am. If you have any other questions, make it fast. Oh, my. Balancing elegance with the strict engineering requirements of an art I'm particular. Am I famous? Well, my many, many awards and achievements should give you some idea. Oh, why, thank you. Yes, I've recently won my second Grand Nova Award for excellence. It's a great honor, but after receiving so very many awards and distinctions, they all start to blend together. Champagne? Oh, how pedestrian. I've heard some associates singing the praises of a certain something, hailing from Neon. Velocity, I believe it is called. It's some drink or food or something else. You seem to have nothing better to do. Would you care to go fetch me one of these... Ah, fantastic. Whatever you say.
This is where the magic happens.
You sure you're in the right place?
Do you mind? I prefer my personal space free of.
Well, you.
Excuse me. I mean no offense, but I think you might be lost.
Take it easy.
Have you heard how much the new model is going to cost? How can people...
How quickly can you get that done?
We've been scraping to save for my daughter's college. Hell, the down payment would be enough for me to send my entire family to...
Meu, só tem um, gurizada.
For life.
Instead, smile. Just always smile. Mr. Corbin will talk to the boss.
Just making sure everyone feels safe.
Isso aí. Super segurança. Eu saber por que não tá dando a viagem rápida.
Welcome to Free Star Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. All right.
Por que não tem viagem rápida?
Just the person I wanted to. Please, you're not the type that needs to be babied. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor. Tell her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be.
Opa, nível 37.
I think that was the single most stressful experience of my life. Can I help you?
Name and appointment. Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you. I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be... Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
Oh, one more thing. You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think? And that's an answer. Not the best, but certainly not the worst. At least I can assume you're not out to tell me what I want to hear, which is somewhat refreshing. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do and pulled off success every time.
5 successful standard assignments and 1 specialized.
Oh, a few incidents here and there, but nothing we can't handle. right? I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an... Genie seems to think you're more than capable.
He's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as strict. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to... Good, because if not, I can't imagine we have much use for you here at Ryujin. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you have Oh, you'll get the information if you want. Now, in order to confirm your identity, I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one.
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raider." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." Got it? You'll find him in Sidonia, so I hope your ship's fueled. Just look for him above the Lux condos in the plaza.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope he doesn't make a liar out of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have...
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Don't
Caraca.
cause any trouble.
Caraca.
Industry and the military. The true backbone of the United Colonies, no matter how they attempt to shape their image.
Esqueci que estava sem o meu traje.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way.
Can't wait to get out of this place. You lost? Or just come to ask an out-of-work miner how his day's going? Only good thing worth talking about these days is sports. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year.
O Guilherme que é bom, algo assim.
You're damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being... It's my belief that your employers would be... It's steep, yes. I don't think Ryujin would be too happy to hear about losing one of their informants. All right, I get it. You want reasonable? This is as low as I go. I knew you'd see reason. The information I have is on a deal for something called Project I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on... Nice doing business with you.
Valeu.
the Settled Systems News Network.
Hello. Indeed I do. All yours.
Opa.
You do not need to ask me. I have never been so... It has been a... There are worlds... I have done so in the past, and that, I think, has worked out. Honestly, I cannot... So many... I do enjoy... You have given me something to consider. I enjoy the conversation. A good team always... Until next time.
Nothing says December quite like holiday jokes.
The UC
In this dump of a city anyway. You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat.
Será que isso chega?
Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times. Always nice to kick back at the broken spirit.
Não tem digihack. Já era.
Sometimes I feel like these mines just run themselves. I like to think that's thanks to me.
Deimos. One of the earliest shipbuilders, and desperate to remain relevant.
Por hoje é só, gurizada. Muito obrigado a quem acompanhou. Valeu, falou.